Welcome to the Pot.Live Insider. I am your host, Luke Rowan, and I will be your guide as we dig in together and learn about what's going on in the cannabis industry. We are going to have some fun here as we learn about the business of cannabis, the science, the culture, where it has come from, and where it's going. I'm going to wade out into the waters and scoop up bucketfuls of information and bring it back here to break it down with you and take you along with me as I learn. If you want bite-sized information about cannabis on a variety of topics so you can impress your coworkers or the stranger sitting a bit too close to you on the bus, then the Pot.Live Insider episodes are for you. Let's get this thing started. Let's go inside. Welcome to the Pot.Live Insider. I am Luke Rowan and I am your host. And today I want to take you inside with Jessica Passman. Jessica is the founder of Hunter Esquire, which serves as cannabis executive recruitment and consulting, and the GIGG, cannabis staffing. As founding partner of both companies, Jessica is the architect of process and flow. Prior to launching these companies, she worked as an associate attorney at several top law firms and provided outside general counsel to numerous clients through her own law practice. Eventually, her passion for business led to her role as chief operating officer and general counsel for a global networking organization exclusively for professional women executives and women business owners. We asked Jessica, as a cannabis insider, if you had to advise someone about 5 non-intuitive things that one should know to succeed in the cannabis industry, what would you say? Here's what she told us. Number 1, it is a true startup industry. One needs to be mentally prepared for constant change, wearing many hats, going back to performing quote-unquote grunt work from years or even decades ago, and regularly making important business decisions with less information than you need or want. Number 2, it is important to carefully consider all the pros and, more importantly, the cons of entering the industry, such as considering how working in a federally illegal industry may affect you personally, professionally, and financially. With federal illegalization comes banking and taxing complications. Number 3, consider what stigmas you may face when or if seeking to return back to a non-cannabis industry role later in your career. Imagine that entering the cannabis industry is a one-way door, and get comfortable with that possibility. Number 4, speaking with everyone that is influential in your life is important. There will often be times that having a support system will be key to your success. Number 5, are you ready to become the most popular parent at your kid's school or guest at a party? Are you ready to be hit up constantly by your network for a job and with a constant barrage of questions about all things cannabis? Interestingly, we often advise our executive placements to hold off for a while updating their LinkedIn profiles because it can be quite distracting during that all-important launch stage in their new cannabis career. Next, we asked Jessica, what are your thoughts about federal legalization of cannabis? And if you could speak to your senator, what would be your most persuasive argument regarding why they should pursue federal legalization? Here's what she told us. Federal legalization would allow for stability, better oversight, proper regulation, and would remove so many current barriers to success for legal cannabis businesses who are craving an opportunity to make broader and deeper positive impacts to society in a way of creating more jobs and tax revenue for our country's crumbling infrastructure. This would improve people's health and wellness, correct social injustices suffered by people because of the failed quote-unquote war on drugs. Federal legalization implemented properly could add a level of legitimacy that the industry is currently devoid of. Clearly, the majority of the American population wants legalization, and laws can only exist out of congruence with the will of the people for so long. That's great insight from Jessica, and you can catch the full article on mj.com. The link will be in the show notes. And that is it for me, and I will talk to you next time on the Pot.Live Insider.
This episode is brought to you by the MJ family of companies. Whatever interests you in the cannabis community can be found at mj.com. Unique and original content updating you on the latest trends in marijuana legalization, businesses and executives that are disrupting the industry, along with recreational entertainment and the latest deals on the brands and products you love. Visit mj.com today.